Hey guys, welcome to MCP Anime Talk, and today we're talking One Punch Man, episode number 4. And how do they keep doing it?
Moomin Rider, man.
How?
He's the bicyclist. I can't talk. Bicyclist. Say it.
Bicyclist.
Of justice.
Yes. Obvious play off the old Kamen Rider. I thought it was hysterical. The thing I really liked was, I loved how, of all the new characters, with the exception of Genos, he's the one that had, like, the most dramatic intro to anybody, because you actually got to see him, like, fight crime when he did it.
Yeah.
And then just falls right on his face and, like, busts his head open.
Yep.
Like, seriously,
did he fall on his face, or was it just cut to black because he got punched?
I don't know.
Yeah.
It looked to me like he fell on his face, but I wouldn't be surprised if it was, he got punched and just fell on his face. But I did like that, like, he had the blood and everything. Yeah. But the main plot of this episode is Hammerhead, villain Hammerhead and his group called the Paradisers, who are basically a bunch of shitless layabouts who their whole thing is they basically want everyone to be equal, but they don't want to have to work. Like, they're
socialists.
Their idea is, if you want to work, work. If you don't want to work, don't work. But we should all be equals. Yeah. Which,
we're not
to an extent, I'm just saying, to an extent, you can't really hate on the mentality. I mean, from a theoretical standpoint.
But I don't think they were the focus. The focus was Saitama. There's two things that happen in this episode. Saitama gets a rival.
Yes.
Was it Speed
of Sound Sonic Ninja. That is his full name. It's like a Tribe Called Quest. You got to say the whole thing.
And also, we learned that I think this is gonna be the main plot of the whole series. Is he is going to become a known hero because no one knows who he is, so he registers and all that. And
we also learned that Genos has potential upgrades coming soon, which could make him more powerful than Saitama. Which I have a theory. I have a feeling by the end, Genos is going to be the be-all, end-all villain of the show. Maybe. I have a feeling.
Maybe.
I don't know if he's necessarily going to be evil, but I feel like a rivalry between him and Saitama is going to build, and it's basically going to be Genos is the only person that can withstand more than one punch from Saitama.
That's an interesting theory.
It's just when him and the doctor are talking about the upgrades, as soon as he mentioned, you'll be more powerful, I was like, that's the only thing I could think of when I heard it. I didn't think like, oh man, their team's going to get stronger. I just thought, man, I think this is going to be the final boss, if you would.
I don't know about that, but
only a theory. Only a theory. Yeah. I don't read the manga, so if I am spoiling anything, pure accident.
So Sonic, he was a pretty cool character.
Yeah, I did like.
There's a little bit of a bulge shown when he gets punched.
When he gets punched, hit him right in the Johnson.
Yeah. Right
in the schnong.
Yeah.
Almost said schnoz on that one.
But I mean, there's a lot of good things in this, but there was some things I wasn't digging.
Like what?
Hammerhead. I felt like he was not really that great of a villain compared to the brothers in the first episode, compared to the mosquito lady in the second episode, and the third episode was the scientist and Kabuto.
Chaos Kabuto.
Yeah, and then this one was just like some bald dude, and I thought the joke of Saitama being bald and then being bald, I think that was.
I thought that could have been played up better.
Yeah, it was.
I thought more could have gone into that.
It kind of went flat for me, and I thought he was a very minor character, and he didn't even make it throughout I think the first half of the episode. You find him later on, and they reveal some shadowy figures, but
yeah,
I think that was the one thing. I think that really, out of everything else, that kind of fell flat for me. So
this episode definitely feels like a setup episode, or just like a continuation episode, much like we mentioned in our Attack on Titan Junior High review for episode 4. It just feels like,
but this did a lot better than
it definitely did. Yeah. But I'm saying, but again, you're going by the previous episodes. This episode definitely felt like the beginning of something rather than a continuation. So, especially with the ending of the House of Evolution, or seeming end of the House of Evolution.
This episode is kind of like, oh, by the way, don't worry, guys, we have plot.
Yeah, and like it looks like Speed of Sound Sonic Ninja is going to be is the new rival to Saitama. But the show's really good. Its sense of humor is great. Its action's great. I mean, you can't, even though weren't feeling the villain, you gotta admit the action was really good.
Well, the action was great. The villain was.
I like the whole gimmick about Hammerhead, where like his head is so thick that like he can get impaled and it'll still not kill him.
What would you rate it?
I give it a 4 out of 5. I thought it's not the best episode so far, but it's still what it did right. It did very right. I thought. I don't think it really did anything wrong. I think there were some spots that could have been better, but I mean, there were things that definitely hit.
I give it 4. I agree with you there. I thought it was a great episode. I just thought the villain was kind of meh.
Yeah, but hopefully, maybe everything will make sense in episode 5.
Yeah.
All right, so what did you guys think of One Punch Man episode number 4? Let us know in the comments down below. Also, hit the subscribe button so you'll have early access to all the great Mint Condish stuff. You're going to have access to the Mint Condish Podcast, the Video Shamers. You're going to have access to the Mint Condish exclusive interviews. You're going to have access to more episodes of MCP Anime Talk, as well as any other projects we have going in the future. Wade, where else can they get their fix?
You can follow us on Twitter at Mint Condish MCP.
That's right. So let us know what's going on, either on the YouTube or the Twitter. Give us a shout out. Let us know what you'd like us to review. So until next time, guys, we'll see you around.